everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's topic is chapter number 2 of the booklet of this year, the one that is called The Importance of Language. Chapter number 1 talks about kinds of outline, so today's topic will have a 180 degrees round because it doesn't have any connection with chapter number 1. So for today just forget chapter number 1 and focus on this. But if we want to talk about chapter number 2, we need to know what is language. And according to Google, is the method of human communication, either spoken or written, consisting of the use of words in a structured and conventional way. Okay? After knowing this, I want to pass to the point to the subchapter of the chapter number 2 from the booklet that is called oral versus written language. Okay, so let's remember what is oral, what is written. My assistants tell me that I just say something that is not correct, so I want to sorry about that. I want that to commit that thing. So well, no, actually it's just so let's continue. Oral versus written. So let's remember about this. What is oral language? Oral language is what I'm doing right now. Is when I'm talking or I'm transmitting my ideas with my mouth. Some examples of this is a conversation, a video like you're doing right now, or either when you're seeing a movie, because they're using oral communication between the ones that are receiving the message and the receiver, as we learned last year. Then we have the written language. Okay, the written language has the main essence is in the name written. What is writ and what does mean written? They have letters, or is composed by letters and is in paper. As I can show you this, like this, this. I don't know if this focus, but this is what we call written language. Okay, so after reviewing this, I want to tell you what is according to the booklet, what is the most common. The most common of this today is the oral way, or the oral language. Why? Because we talk with people in front to front, but we have, on the other hand, that we use the other percent of time the written language. Why? Because we're using WhatsApp, Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, or whatever you like to use for talking with persons that are not with you, or that are in other parts of the country or in another country. Well, let's talk about main point 2.2. Using language effectively. Okay, using language effectively has this meaning of the correct usage of a language. What is the correct usage of language? The correct usage of a language is when we use all the rules and all of the things that language asks us, or has in his rules that we have to use to speak it correctly. For example of this could be pronunciation. Why? Because for using a language correctly, we have to pronounce great a word that is in that language. For example, in Spanish we say amigo, but in English we are using the language correctly when we say friend, and pronounce it like and pronounce it when how the language tells it is had. Okay, so let's back to point 2.3. 6 elements of language. Okay, the 6 elements of language are the clarity, the economy of simply obscure language, jargon, and the power. Then we have the next ones for finish today's video. There are some exercises that we can find in our book. After finish this, I want you to listen to this reflection. No matter from what language you use in your main life, if you can learn another language, try to use it correctly, because that will help you to get new jobs and new job opportunities. Either more educational opportunities. For example, getting becas and something like that. Okay, so let's finish this because I have 6:13